Hey guys, welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. If you haven't, then come on, join in the fun. I don't know, join in the fun, we're gonna go with that one. Today, yet again, a Tuesday has rolled around. You know what that means. That means it is boob update day. Today it's not going to be just an update, a normal boob update that I've been doing, just because it's 3 weeks. Not much has really changed from last week to this week, and to be honest, I'm going to save it up for the month post-op update. So next week on Tuesday it'll be my normal update videos again, but today I'm just going to talk about what I took to the hospital and sort of go through a little bit with what you need to do when you're there. I mean, every hospital will be different, every surgeon will be different. By all means, I'm not a professional, don't take my word as gospel, even though I'm pretty sick. In all seriousness, I don't technically know what I'm talking about. I know that I've gone through it, I know what I did, I know that I did not have any trouble. However, your surgeon, your nurses, your hospital might say something different, in which case you obviously need to follow that and just ignore what I'm saying, because who am I really, do you know what I mean? Like, I have no qualifications in boob jobs, so let's go, let's get in. So the first thing that it was such a stress getting there, I can't even, it was when the beast from the east was around, and it was just, I actually can't even talk about how frustrating that was. So we'll say that we just arrived at the hospital. So for me personally, for my hospital, for my surgeon, I had to have 1 litre of clear sugary fluids between 2 and 6 hours before the surgery. So my admission, well no, before admission time. So my admission time was 1:30. I drank 1 litre of just sort of, do you know the flavoured water you get, strawberry flavoured water? I drank 1 litre of that at 11 o'clock. The nurses came and had a bit of a go at us actually. I don't really know why, because my piece of paper said that it was very important to do that, because when I came round from the general anaesthetic, I'd feel better maybe or something. I don't know, but I have low blood sugars anyway, just the standard sort of young female low blood sugar. So I did that anyway, got told off for it, don't really know why, it was completely fine, went to surgery, came back round, was fine. Obviously you can't eat, is it 6 hours before? So because my admission time was 1:30, I just didn't bother eating that day. The last time I'd eaten was when I got back from work the night before, so that wasn't an issue there. Quickly as well, I had to make sure you, please make sure you take all of your piercings out. I know some hospitals, some surgeons are more lenient than others. I had to take everything out. The things that I couldn't take out, the nurse just taped over with bits of tape. However, I do know of some people who have said that they've gone to a hospital and they have outright refused them surgery if they didn't take the piercings out. If the piercings were stuck, tough, you just have to come back another day. I know I used to have a little a tongue web piercing, you know, the one under your tongue here, just there. I used to have a tongue web piercing. I did it myself when I was 15, God knows why, I wouldn't ever do it now, but I did it, that's alright. It's a part of my life. So I did that myself when I was 15, I never really wanted it. I did that and I did my smiley myself, you know, that one there. At the same time, I took my smiley out straight away. I could feel it rubbing my teeth. My tongue web got stuck, I couldn't get it out, and I just left it because it wasn't necessarily hitting my teeth. I wasn't too fussed about it, so I just thought, oh, I'll just leave it there. Fast forward 6 years, it's been stuck there for 6 years. I know the anaesthetist came in and basically told me that if I didn't get my tongue web piercing out, that he wouldn't put me under, and that would be the end of my surgery. I just wouldn't get it done, which I mean, I disagreed with it, but I'm not an anaesthetist, who I don't know. I just found it very annoying. It would have been a lot of money down the drain. He was just like, oh, I can just come back another day, and I was like, it took me 4 hours on a train to get here. I'm not coming back another day, do you know what I mean? I've got a week off work here. I'm not coming back another day, but we pulled it out anyway, so that's not an issue. But moral of the story is, take your piercings out, please. please take your piercings out, otherwise you might get a bit of a shock when they refuse to do your surgery. I know I did. I just thought that they'd get on with it, but apparently not, so get your piercings out. They were sort of just the two main points really that, I mean, I turned up to the hospital, drank my water, got admitted, took my piercings out, watched Jeremy Kyle, and then went into surgery. That was it really. So for the surgery, so the first sort of big thing that I'd suggest taking is a dressing gown. Just a little dressing gown. Now you walk to the surgery and you get, obviously when you get admitted you get your little paper gown thing on, your little sexy paper knickers. A little dressing gown for warmth. Obviously you don't have to, but for the sake of warmth and comfort you might as well. Also it's nice to have like a familiar thing, do you know what I mean? Obviously I took a sports bra. I did take this one. My sports bras, you've probably heard in another video before if you've watched me. These are from, I've got two of them at the moment. I'm sort of buying them slowly weekly because I can't afford to buy loads of them at the same time. These are from M&S. These are just the active sports bras, zip up front there. They've got the normal sort of back there. £25. Mine's a 32D. I love saying that just because I've never been a D before, ever. Brought some socks, some underwear. I'm not going to show you underwear. I mean, they are clean socks. I have like repacked my bag since I've come back. They're not my dirty minging socks from 3 weeks ago. Socks, underwear is just because we didn't stay at the hospital because that was really expensive, but you do have to, well, I had to stay near the hospital for the first night. We got a hotel at the Premier Inn that was sort of a 5-minute taxi drive away, so fresh clothes for the next day. Talking about clothes for the next day, you want ideally something to wear that you can zip up forward. So I took this little hoodie, zip up front, and then just my jacket over it, just because you want to be careful of lifting your arms straight after surgery. A lot of people can't. I mean, my movement was fine, but I know you shouldn't really be straining your stitches that much, I guess, but zip up little top. This particular one is so soft. I bought this. This is my hoodie for travelling in whenever I go on holiday. I bought this from Hollister. It was a ridiculous amount of money. It was like 30 quid for, I mean, this amount of material. Just, but it's so soft. It's like pyjama soft. It's lovely. It's from the Gilly Hicks Sleep collection, but in England we don't really have, well, in where I live we don't really have a big Gilly Hicks shop or anything. It's just like a little section in Hollister, which is the best section in Hollister. I also brought a pair of slippers, just because, again, you walk to the surgery, you're not wheeled out or anything. So I brought a pair of slippers. These are from Primark. These were £4, and how bougie are these? These are just me in a slipper. These are just... Can you just not imagine yourselves like trotting about in these with those sort of like sheer dressing gowns and just like flowing it down some grand staircase and be like, yes, I've arrived. But that's why I bought these anyway. Some snacky things. So this is a complete side note. So me and my boyfriend, we do our weekly food shop on a Monday. I'm actually filming this video on a Monday morning, not Tuesday, because I'm working 12 close today and then I start at 10:30 in the morning Tuesday and don't finish until 5. So to get my video up on 5 for Tuesday, I have to film it like really early today. So anyway, I haven't got any food in at the moment. The only thing I have are these sweets. These will show you that, I mean, just some sort of snacks when you come round. Obviously you can't eat before surgery, but afterwards completely fine to eat. I was anyway. I did get given a sandwich, but maybe you're not feeling a sandwich, maybe you want some snacks. I actually had some of those, do you know them crunchy nut like Valley granola bars? Oh, they're just heaven, like the maple syrup one. So I had some of those at the time, but these just here purposely to show you snacks. These are actually really nice. I've never seen these before. These are the Vimto bonbons, but they're mango, strawberry and pineapple, and I highly recommend. We actually live above a shop that sells mint sweets, like proper random sweets that you don't really get in a Tesco or Sainsbury's or whatever. Then the last thing I took, apart from sort of my personal, that I just brought some, this is my little pencil case of tampons, because just, you know, just in case you don't want any accidents. That was all I took really. I mean, it was a simple enough operation. I didn't take any makeup because on the surgery day you don't wear makeup, you don't even wear deodorant, you don't even use soap when you wash yourself in the morning. You get up, you shower just with water, don't wear deodorant, go to surgery, get sorted, come back, can't even shower after surgery, so that's not really an issue. You just have to. My first wash after surgery, because it was a hotel, we had a bath at the Premier, filled the bath up, maybe it's like 3 inches, and just sat in it and just sort of washed the bottom half of myself there. I couldn't really be bothered with deodorant the next day. I didn't care. I was just travelling back home anyway, so I didn't really care what I looked like. I looked a scruff. I looked minging. But I mean, who cares? Because I had surgery, and I'm not really bothered about what I look like on a day-to-day basis. If I'm not at work, I don't even care what I look like at work. To be honest, I just don't even care. I'm at that point where I'm like, I'm comfortable enough in myself that I don't need makeup. I don't need nice clothes. I can just walk about in a dirty, smelly jumper and trackies and rock it. I hope you've enjoyed my video. I hope it was helpful. Maybe if you're going into surgery soon, maybe if you're just curious as to what happens when you get there, what sort of things that you need to take. I know that I was always trying to look for things that I might need at surgery. Turns out, wasn't a lot. So don't stress, you'll be fine. Good luck if you're getting surgery, and see you later.